What's going on, YouTube? Here I am bringing you another Pokemon Showdown live Wi-Fi battle. And today I'm going to be bringing you... Sorry, I had some on my lap I need to get rid of. I'm going to bring you another Yu-Gi-Oh battle, and I'm bringing the same team as I did in episode 2, except for I replaced the Life-Orbed Crobat with an Eviolite Dusclops, because Machamp is a very real thing, and I couldn't think of much else that I could do to counter that, really. I didn't want to put another flying type on there because he's going to have the Stone Edge. I didn't want to throw a Psychic guy on my team either. And Crocodile, I replaced his Black Glasses with the Life Orb, so we are going to look for a battle, and hopefully this will give us a win. Oh, Dusclops can't learn Seismic Toss because it is incompatible with its ability or another move. That doesn't make sense to me. What did I do? Edit. It said that I could learn it. Its ability is Frisk. Okay, so if we can't learn Seismic Toss, let's maybe a Body Slam? No, who could he, I have Fire coverage, I have Ice coverage. Excuse me. Actually I kinda wanna go for the Ice Punch. Oh, I don't have any Electric coverage. Can he learn Thunder Punch? He can. We are going to try a Thunder Punch on him, and yes, I do have the Confuse hacks, which is a very real thing. Now we're going to look for a battle again. Searching. Can we find a battle? Here we are. We found a battle. Last guy was pretty talkative, so sorry that I ended up being a little quiet there a couple times just to reply to him. But he has the Beedrill, which is most likely his Mega, because there's nothing else that allows a Mega. Jirachi's a very real thing too. Jirachi is something that I do not like. Crobat, Chestnut, Vaporeon, and an Arcanine, who, if he's going to start off with anybody, I have a feeling it might be the Beedrill, so he can get the Protect off right away, and Speed Boost, and, oh wait, no, Speed Boost, he doesn't learn Speed Boost. If he's going to start with the Beedrill, I kind of want to start off with the Aggron, get my Mega off too. And I am massively defensive. There's not too much he's going to be able to do for me. Oh, the Jirachi. These are usually, they're usually pretty physical. So I am going to go for... I'm just going to stay in and go for the Resisted Body Slam in hopes for a Paralyze, because I cannot stand Jirachi, and Jirachi is a very real thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I ran into them quite a bit. And he stays in, he goes for the U-turn. Who is he going to switch to? Who is he going to switch to? I have a feeling it's going to be the Arcanine. Arcanine or the Chestnut. Anyways. Or the Vaporeon. Body Slam, get the Paralyze. I do not get the Paralyze. Of course, I would not get the Paralyze. Ice Beam is a very real thing, so I do not want to go into my Hydreigon. I do have the Thunder Punch coverage with my Dusclops. Let's try Dusclops out. And he is insanely defensive with that Eviolite, so hopefully I will be able to eat up whatever this Vaporeon has for me. He is leftovers, so he's not going to be too offensive. Let's go for Toxic or the Confused. Toxic, Confused, Thunder Punch. Let's hope that we can get a Confuse on him, and then he can hopefully punch himself in the face as a confused Vaporeon. Oh, he switches, so we get the Confusion out on the Arcanine. I kind of want to Toxic this thing, but then again, he's not going to try to hit me with a close combat. He's not going to try to hit me with a extreme speed. He's probably going to go for the Flare Blitz, or maybe a Wild Charge. If he's going to go for the Flare Blitz, unless he's going to think that I'm going to switch out and go into my low tick and use... I am going to Toxic this thing. Just because there's been so many situations where Arcanine gets left with 1 HP. Oh, he hits. And I get the defense drop. Now there's a chance that this thing is choiced, and if he is, then I can go into my Milotic, which I will do here. Do not want to stand on a Dusclops with a defense drop because, well... Oh, he switches too. He switches out into his Crobat, and I switch out into my Milotic. I kind of want to protect and scout to see what this thing is going to do. Scald or Ice Beam. Scald, hoping for the burn, or super effective Ice Beam damage. I'm going to protect. I am going to protect and see what this Crobat plans to do to me. I have a feeling he might just want to U-turn out of here. Oh, he goes for the Toxic. He wants to poison me as well. Then I'm going to switch out to my Aggron, which is probably pretty obvious. He's probably going to counter that by doubling out into his Chestnut or his Arcanine. Oh, I get the resisted Toxic. Okay, now what can I do to who? He might go into the Arcanine. If he does, then I could hit him with an Aqua Tail, because I like to run Aqua Tail in my Mega Aggron. But if he goes into the Chestnut, I'm gonna hope for a Body Slam again. Hope for the Paralyze, but then he could switch out into the Vaporeon again. So realistically, the Heavy Slam would be resisted. Let's just go for the Body Slam. He's probably gonna U-turn out of here. Unless he is choiced of some sorts. Oh, nope, he turned out of there, so he is not choiced. And if he switches into the Vaporeon, then Body Slam is somewhat useless because he's already poisoned, so if I get the Paralyze, it's not going to be too exciting for me. Oh, he does go into the Chestnut. Okay, so it was good that I get the Para. I get the Para. That is very, very good for me. He's going to go for the Fighting type attack, so I don't really want to switch into my Arcanine. If he goes for the Fighting... there's nothing else that really wants to take a Fighting type attack. Dusclops does, though. But if he goes for the Grass type attack, that would not be very good for me. So here I am, switching out into my Dusclops, predicting the Fighting type attack. Frisk to... oh, he's Leftovers. Leftovers Chestnut, and he gets the Leech Seed. That is not good for me. I am seated. He's probably gonna go for Grass type attack, so I do not want to switch into my Crocodile. Now I can try to go into my Arcanine to get rid of this Leech Seed, and which I am Choice Banded. He might think that I'm Choice Scarfed, and he might get out of here. Although I'm pretty sure that Arcanine is always faster than a Chestnut, regardless of the Scarf or the Band. Hopefully he goes for the Grass type attack. Lowers his attack. Oh, he went for the Spiky Shield. Good play on my part. Now there is always a chance that he's going to switch out. If he switches out into... Flare Blitz is really obvious, and he might want to save this thing for the Spiky Shield. But if he won't switch into the Jirachi. He's probably going to come out into his Vaporeon or his Crobat, which I see unlikely for the Crobat, so I'm going to go for a Wild Charge here. Which is resisted, and he does not stay in. And I am choice, or I mean, he does stay in. I'm gonna have to get out of here again. No point going to the Aggron. He's not gonna go for the Grass type attack, so I'm going to go out into my Crocodile here, and he is lower attack, which this is a really, really dumb move, I'm pretty sure. Might go for the Spiky Shield, but now he gets... oh, okay. He's going to take toxic damage. Oh, he's probably going to go for the close combat. Probably going to go for the close combat, unless he expects that, and I'm just going to set up my rocks. I'm going to set up my rocks right away. Because Crobat and an Arcanine, both of them do not appreciate the rocks. He withdraws, so I get 3 rocks up. And now... okay, so... he's paralyzed. He's probably going to go for the Grass type attack. I kind of want to switch into my Arcanine again. Unless he predicts me to switch out. And so he goes for the Fighting type attack. I kind of want this Dusclops around for that Vaporeon. I am going to knock off his Leftovers in case he tries to go for the Leech Seed. Which in that case, I can at least get rid of his lefties. And now he sees that I am Life Orbed. He did go for the Leech Seed. Excuse me. Switch into my Arcanine again. Get rid of these dang Leech Seeds. Did I click? I did not click on the Arcanine, so I will switch into the Arcanine. And he is going to get intimidated. Drain Punch. He just no holding back. I'm going to go for a Flare Blitz now. Just hoping to one-shot this thing. I don't think I can. It is a Chestnut. It is really defensive. He gets fully paralyzed, so he did stay in. And I do one-shot the Chestnut, which is good for me. That is all I really needed the Arcanine around for. So he's probably going to switch into the Vaporeon. Actually, Arcanine could be good. Oh no, he switches into the Beedrill. He switches into the Beedrill. The only thing that can take anything from a Beedrill is the Aggron, but then he's probably gonna U-turn off because he will see me switch first. He'll probably switch into the Vaporeon. I'm gonna go into the Dusclops. I want to save my Arcanine for priority extreme speed, which is Banded, which nothing is going to appreciate. He did go for the Protect, so that was a good play on my part. I don't think... I'm not sure if I can live something from a Beedrill. I'm not sure if I should go for the Shadow Sneak or just go for a Confuse Ray. I'm going to go for the Shadow Sneak because he is not physically defensive. I believe all of his defenses lie in his special defense. Which is, if that's the truth, then the Shadow Sneak should at least... Oh, 28%. Okay, so I was right. Oh, wow. I'm surprised I was able to live a U-turn from a Beedrill. I'm not too familiar with Beedrill, but he does have base 150 attack, I think. Or 145, I think, maybe. One of them, his speed and his attack anyways, is 150, 145, between the two of those. That's surprising. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Sneak again, get some damage off on this Jirachi. I'm not sure what this Jirachi can have for me. Maybe a Dark Move or a Shadow Ball. Iron Head. He goes for the Iron Head. I guess I'm gonna go for Shadow Sneak again. I guess he was expecting me to switch into somebody. Iron Head. I have a feeling that he's choiced. He's going to be locked into something. So, I am going to go into... Hydreigon is specially defensive. If I went into my Aggron, he knows he's not gonna be able to do much damage to me with an Iron Head. But then he's always gonna switch into that Vaporeon, which I'm pretty certain of. I'm gonna switch into my Aggron and hope to get a heavy slam off onto this Vaporeon because I believe I am invested into my HP and my attack, so I'm gonna go for a heavy slam. I don't see him staying in. He does not. He does switch into the Vaporeon like I thought. So it's heavy. Oh, it's resisted. That did not do anything like I wanted it to. Nothing at all. I'm going to switch into my Milotic. Because I am specially defensive and I can absorb any water attack he wants to throw at me. Ooh, he wishes. Who's he planning to get that wish off of? Maybe onto the Beedrill. Probably onto the Beedrill. And I thought I poisoned this Vaporeon. I might have missed something. So let's get a Scald off, hoping that he switches... He's not going to switch into the Arcanine, but hopefully I can get a burn on whoever he decides to pass this wish off to, unless he decides to stay in and take the wish for himself. This is a very tough battle. He's still thinking. He switches, so he did want to pass the burn. He did want to pass the wish off onto the Jirachi, and I get the crit. And I managed to one-shot this Jirachi, so he's probably going to bring in the Beedrill to take this wish from this. Yeah, he does. Okay. I thought so. I kind of want to protect as well. Beedrill, I am going to switch out into my Aggron again, because Aggron can take whatever this Beedrill wants to dish at me. And he took a good 20-something% from the rocks. I think it takes 25. So it looks like he might have an odd... Oh no, he has 23%. I'm going to switch into this Aggron. He's probably going to go for the U-turn, then switch into the Vaporeon. Oh, he goes for the Poison Jab, trying to go for the damage. Okay, so I am going to go for... He's probably going to switch into the Vaporeon again, so I'm just going to go for a Body Slam. Hopefully get a Paralyze onto something. And if anything, I hope to... Yeah, he U-turns. wanted to kill the Beedrill, because Beedrill can just be annoying, but I'm pretty certain that next time he decides to bring the Beedrill in, it is going to die, so unless he defogs, he's just planning on using it as... Get the para? Do not get the para. Probably going to go for the Wish. If he goes for the Wish, it could be somewhat smart of me to go into the Arcanine. Because I do not want to get hit by that Ice Beam. I'm not sure if that's a smart play, because if he decides to go for the Water type attack, then that would not be good. I'm going to go into my Lotic, because there's no point for him to switch in, or to use that Wish on a Beedrill, and I think he might try to take the chance. Oh no, he did go for the Wish. That was a bad play on my part. So I'm going to go for the Scald again. Hopefully I can Scald something and get a burn. Because he's probably going to protect here. He probably wants to take this Wish for himself, because I don't think any of his other guys are down much. Arcanine's at... Oh, Arcanine's the poisoned, okay. He has the Water Absorb. I didn't think that he was going to switch. I did not think that he was going to switch. I'm not a fan of this Vaporeon. Not a fan. I just healed him up. So now he's free to do whatever he wants to me. He is free to do whatever he wants to me. Oh. I am going to go for... I'm going to go for the Ice Beam. I almost wanted to switch into my Aggron and just sack him off, but I don't think that would be the best decision. He is going to... I get the... Oh, I got the freeze, but then he thaws out right away. He's going to go for the Scald. If he is going to go for the Scald, I might as well go into my Hydreigon. He's probably just going to end up going for the Ice Beam, but I am Assault Vest. So my hope is that I can get quite a bit of damage onto this Vaporeon. I doubt that I'll be able to. Arcanine, what is he at? He's at 20%. I don't think I'm going to be able to live an Ice attack, but I do want to switch into the Arcanine, and I do want to go for the Wild Charge. I'm just going to go for... What is his speed? 251, up to 251. But he's supportive, so... I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse and hoping that I'm faster. He's probably wondering why I switched into my Hydreigon. He's going to go for the... Oh, he went for the Wish. I am faster than him, though. He's probably going to go for the Protect. Unless he wants to pass it off, which I doubt. Hydreigon does not do much to anybody. So, I'm not too concerned about losing him. He stays in. Goes for the Ice Beam. He gets the freeze. He gets the freeze. I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse. I don't believe I have showed him that I have the Wild Charge, so he went for the Scald. I'm thawed out. Let's go for the Dark Pulse again. I do not like Vaporeon. He said there. Sorry for freeze. Them freeze hacks. Thanks for the unthaw. Let's go for the Dark Pulse again. That's kind of funny. This guy, he scalds me on purpose to unthaw me. I'm just gonna sack this Hydreigon, which is unfortunate. But the last guys on his team are 3 physical attackers, so I doubt that this Hydreigon can do anything to anybody other than a Vaporeon, because he is specially defensive. Dark Pulse. I'm gonna have to go for the Wild Charge, because in the least, I'm either going to kill the Crobat... Oh, I got a text. I'm either gonna kill the Crobat, kill the Beedrill, or kill the Vaporeon. And either of those scenarios to me sounds like a good deal. I get the flinch. He gets the Wish off. Part of me even doesn't think that I'm going to actually be able to take out this Vaporeon with one shot with a Wild Charge. So that could be game right there. He's gonna Wish again. I'm gonna keep going for the Dark Pulse. It's just becoming a stall war. which kind of sucks, but I need this Hydreigon to die. Now the wish is going to come true. Now the question is, can an Arcanine take out, with a Choice Band, take out a Vaporeon with a Wild Charge? If he does not, then this is going to be game right here. Lower his attack, which is kind of pointless. You're probably wondering why I switched in. My speed is 289. You know he's not Scarfed. I'm just going to have to hope for the best. He switches into the Arcanine. Okay, so he's sacking the Arcanine because he knows. Now he knows that I have the Wild Charge. Toxic. I can't go for the Extreme Speed. Cannot go for the Extreme Speed. I'm just gonna go into the Milotic, absorb this Arcanine's Fire, or he's not going to use Flare Blitz. He's probably going to go for an Extreme Speed or a Close Combat. He did go for the Extreme Speed, so he has leftovers too. I am going to... I could go for... The Arcanine is dead on re-entry. That is certain. I just don't think there's anything I can do to take out this Vaporeon. That is a problem. That is definitely a problem. Goes for Flare Blitz, gets some residual... He would get the burn. He would. The Beedrill's dead upon re-entry. Crobat is going to take a hefty amount from those rocks. I don't need the Milotic around much anymore because I in fact do. Beedrill is dead upon re-entry. Which is strange, because he could use that as death fodder. This is a very strange battle. No point going for the Protect. I could try to recover, but I'm just going to hope to get an Ice Beam off on this guy. Hope to get the Ice Beam off on this guy. This guy's a strange battler. He keeps apologizing to me. He goes for the Roost to heal that damage. Makes sense. He's got the Black Sludge. I'm just going to keep firing off Ice Beams on this guy to try to drop it below 25%, because then he could be dead upon re-entry as well. Oh, he switches into the Vaporeon. It sucks that there is nothing that I can do to this Vaporeon. I'm just gonna have to keep, I can't use... I could try to go for the Freeze. No matter what I do, this might be the battle here, guys. He will be able to kill my Arcanine if he switches into the Crobat by taking the hit and then having me get brought down by the recoil. He's got the leftovers. I'm going to be down. Crocodile cannot live. This is a very, very tough battle. I'm gonna switch into my Aggron, hope to get a Body Slam off if I can paralyze this dang Vaporeon. That would just be good. That would be best case scenario, I think. He's probably just gonna... Oh, he wishes. Get the para. No para. No para. He probably thinks that I'm going for the Paralyzes now. Because if I can get the Paralyze... I'm surprised how well I can live that. I get the para. I get the para. He gets the wish off. I know that I am definitely faster now. If he gets up getting this hit off, I'm gonna have to go for this again. All I can think of now is to get some damage off using this. He did go for the wish. He's gonna go for the Scald here. He does go for the Scald. If he hits a burn, that would just That would suck. He's probably gonna go for the wish now. Unless he just wants to finish me off right away. I'm gonna go for the body slam. I'm gonna knock off his lefties. Goes into the Crobat. Gets the body slam off on the Crobat. I'm not sure what this guy's trying to do. I'm gonna go for the body slam one more time. He's probably gonna roost up, but then if I can paralyze the Crobat too, then there might be a chance. Might be a chance. Gets the Brave Bird off. He's gonna be damaged by recoil. I am going to kill. I don't even think that I'm faster than the Vaporeon. Even after it's paralyzed. What is its speed, its chance at being at 251? Yeah, there's no way that I am... Oh, its speed's cut in half. I actually might be faster. My best bet... I have to sack something off. I have to. I have a feeling he's probably going to go for the Wish. I'm just going to go for the Body Slam. I'm going to try to get some damage off on this Vaporeon. He did go for the Scald. He did go for the Scald. I might be able to take him out with a Wild Charge. I'm going to end up killing myself. Let's hope that I can take... I have to be able to take this out. If I... He said to me that my Aggron is a champion. Beer back adding investment in Crobat for that one situation. I'm just gonna have to hope this Wild Charge kills. Kill! Kill! It does not get the kill, and I'm damaged by recoil. He used the Wish. Now, if my Crocodile can outspeed... If my Crocodile can outspeed, I can go for the knockoff. Outspeed. Outspeed, Crocodile. You are not slow. He's paralyzed. I get the knockoff. That was a good battle. That was a very good battle. So, Crocodile managed to clutch me that game. Para-hacks won me the match. Anyways, thanks for watching this battle. This is a very good battle, that I think. It was a very surprising win. There was a lot of hacks. There was a lot of luck on my part. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that Paralyze probably did matter. Crocodile was not faster than that Vaporeon, even with the Paralyze. Scald would have taken me out. That was a very good battle. So, yeah, anyways, if you like this battle, please leave a like. Let me know in the comment section below what you thought about this video. And, hopefully you can subscribe, and more battles coming your way.